let's talk about Lyme disease because this is such a mysterious disease and it's so complex. Do you mind just helping us understand a little bit about not only the definition, but where does it come from and how can you get it?
Yeah, so Lyme disease basically is a disease caused by a bacteria known as Borrelia burgdorferi. And classically, it comes from ticks, and ticks are the most common way of getting Lyme disease. But now there's limited research that is actually showing that Lyme, this bacteria Borrelia, can also be found in other insects such as mosquitoes and fleas. So it's not just a tick borne disease. And the other thing to know is so many people have thought, at least in the United States, that it's really a disease of the New England states where Lyme was originally discovered. We actually now know that there's even a songbird that will actually carry infected ticks in its digestive tract. And as the songbird flies around and migrates around, it actually is releasing these ticks onto the earth. So that's part of how it's spreading is actually through these birds.
That's
So
wild.
it's super wild. So we really need to, with Lyme, get out of this whole thing that it is just this disease of the New England states, because it's much bigger than it is not just ticks. So it's very, very common. And just like mold illness, it's kind of the great mimicker. So it can look like so many different things. Like mold illness, if we're doing truly textbook, and of course we're not as humans textbook, but we're talking truly textbook, one of the more common symptoms we see with Lyme disease is also pain. The difference between Lyme pain and mold pain, again, textbook wise, tends to be that Lyme pain tends to migrate. It will move. So one day it's in the shoulder, another day it's in the hip, versus mold type of pain, textbook wise, classically tends to be in the same place every day. But just like mold, Lyme disease can have all sorts of symptoms. Pain's not always present, and it can cause a myriad of widespread symptoms all around the body.